Oh, hi everybody, here back with another video. This time I have more packages that came in the post. So I have a whole bunch of these. This one almost falls. So I thought I'd open them up. You guys, rid of them. First package I have already kind of opened, but I thought I'd show off. Um, Shutterfly was doing another free giveaway thing, or free product thing, so you just had to pay shipping, which wasn't that bad. So I got coasters with the lovely picture of one of the creepy guys with the empty baby carriage. Because I thought, what better for a coaster than that? Um, so far I love Shutterfly. They actually have, these are pretty cool coasters. They have a lot of cool items, and they seem to do a lot of promotions where they give you free items with a code, and all you do is pay shipping. And the shipping is reasonable for the items, so not shabby. Not sponsored by them or anything. I just so far like what they're doing, and the customer service is great. Um, so same with Parabo Press. I've had great customer service with them, great quality products from them, and I did get a response from the lady about from one of the people about my photo book, because my photo book had just all the same images. So they gave me a free one, so I'm going to be getting that soon, which is great. So I'm getting a replacement so that I actually have one that has a wider variety of photos from my the Fox's Key account. So yeah, enough with that. On with the packages. So first, I will open up this little envelope. This one is from Poison Apple Print Shop. I love them. I follow them on Instagram. They do amazing work. And I love, these are all patches. Pretty much, these are all patches. Patches. They do awesome work. So we have a sticker with Poison Apple Print Shop. That is really cool. I like that. The pentagram with a snake wrapped around it. So that's cool. I'll stick that on one of my many bins, storage bins. These open. These are huge and beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to use them as patches. They're supposed to be giant back patches, I think. I might be using them as like altar cloths or something. I don't know if these are supposed to be altar cloths. I'll have to look it up again. But I just thought it was beautiful. Can't remember the name of this one. I will post down below the information on them and the link to their website and their Instagram, because they are amazing. If you like witchy kind of occult stuff, you will like them. They do great work. So that one's cool. My other big one is this one right here. So that one I just thought was so cool. I love their work. I mean, again, their work is beautiful. And I think it's all screen printed. It feels like it's screen printed, which I love. I want to get I wish I had a screen printing press or access to one, because I would love to do more screen printing. I did it in high school, and I freaking loved it. I'd love to like work for a screen printing company or do screen printing again, because it was so much fun. My favorite part of that class. And so these are my smaller ones. This one's slightly bigger than the other one, so I'll start with this one. So, and again, I will post the names of each of the patches, because they have names, so you can check them out. Some of them are not going to be, might not be available. Some of them are last. This was like the last call for them, so they were on sale. But there is their business card before I show you the last item. But again, I will post the link down below. So, and then this is the last one. They had a white on black, but that one was sold out, and this was the last call for it. So I guess they're no longer doing this design. So I was happy I snagged it, just because I think this is a really cool design. So even though it's not the one I would have liked, the black, it is still a cool design, so I dig that. I need to go to Savers and get a whole bunch of like just really cheap jackets and stuff so that I can actually put the back patches and stuff on them and have a bunch of different jackets to wear. So on for the next one, it's a little envelope from Spooky Box Club. So this is probably my pin. I talked about earlier, I had to order. And of course, they had one of their boxes that they had a pre-order for, their newer ones, which I'm not going to probably get for a while, is titled Memento Mori. Yeah, I couldn't resist, so I subscribed for that one just because the title just made me go, okay, I think I'm going to really like everything in this box, so I think I'll risk it. But I was sad because I was like, damn it, and I known I was going to pre-order one of their boxes and actually do one of their subscription boxes. I would have waited and added this because then I wouldn't have paid extra shipping. But yeah, I ended up doing it anyway, and plus I paid extra shipping for this anyway because of the website's weird for some reason, and it kept not updating properly. So when put the stuff in the cart, which is really annoying. So we'll open this up, and there's tons of confetti in here, and of course, it's like heart confetti for Valentine's Day. I might put this heart confetti in the box I'm sending to one of my friends who's far away. I like to send off gifts. So it says thank you, Spooky Godslide, a delightful monthly goodie box for creepy, kooky ghouls. Subscribe today. www.spookyboxclub.com. So it's Sarah and Dan, and they do an awesome job on their boxes. So this pin is awesome. So I saw this pin, and I was like, I have to get this. Now I'm getting the confetti everywhere. It is clinging to me. I have hearts clinging to me. Brilliant. Brilliant. But there it is. There are hearts clinging to the back of it too. Oh, so there it is. This is our darling. They don't actually list what crate each of these are from, so I'd have to like go back and like search unboxing videos to figure out what these are from. I wish they posted like this is from our so-and-so box, but they don't. They just give a description of how back in the day they used to do the morning plaques and stuff like that, which I still want to get one of the full plaques. I have one of the little grave marker plaques that used to have a photo, would have used to have a photo in it. Unfortunately, the photo's gone, but it still has the name and everything. But I would love to get one of the things this is based on, which is the coffin plate. But it is a really cool pen. I love their pins. That's the thing. Some of their pins won't work for me, but I love them. They are awesome nonetheless. So yeah, so I'm hoping the Memento Mori one has some awesome things in it. They usually have some awesome things. Again, just hoping a lot of it's kind of geared more gender neutral so I can use this stuff. But yeah, I'm probably gonna look forward to that. In the meantime, anyway. Oh, I actually don't think I've used this knife before. I'm showing you, but this is a really old knife. I just thought the markings were really cool. I found this like in a garage somewhere one time. I was like, I'm just gonna snag this. So that is it for those. Now I have boxes. This one is Odd Articulations, Dalton Steve, or Stealth. Again, I will put all the information for the sellers down below, so you can check them out. I got 2 business cards from them. I find it funny. I open this, and the first thing on the newspaper that pops out is the obituary page. How odd, but fitting. So, and I'm gonna need a jar for this because there's no jar for it. Hopefully I have a jar. Okay, so I'm back. So here it is. It is a preserved fox heart in honor of Valentine's Day. So I thought it was cool to add to my collection. So I now have the fox heart, and behind me, this is one that I preserved. This is a bunny heart, and then I have a cat brain in my oddity collection, which I am not going to try and grab because that's too much of a pain in the butt for me. Because I'm not gonna search there. So that is cool. So I grabbed a little jar and some alcohol. It's really great. They shipped it because I've had people ship wet specimens before in just a plastic bag and not wrapped in anything with alcohol or anything to make sure it stays wet. So one of them, like, I was super worried that it would dry out. Unfortunately, that one did end up drying out later on because it came with just a little vial with a cork. And unfortunately, corks are really bad for wet specimens. You kind of need a jar that's completely sealed because otherwise all the perspiration will happen basically, and all the alcohol will evaporate. And if you're not on top of filling that alcohol, it will dry out really quick. So I've had that happen a couple of my pinky mice, and luckily because they're big enough, they just mummify, so they still look cool. Rather have them in wet specimens, but they still look cool. But unfortunately, this little guy was super tiny little fetus of something. I don't know what it was. It didn't come with a description, but unfortunately, that one completely shriveled up, and you can tell what it was. So I was sad. So I really need to get a little tiny fetus again of something just to add to my collection because I was kind of sad that like my tiniest wet specimen kind of went kaput. So, but I know next time to make sure to immediately transfer it to a jar or seal the cork with wax so that you can even paint the cork with nail polish. I've heard people do that just to seal it because the cork's porous. It's just going to let everything through, which sucks for wet specimens. So that's it for that one. On to the next box. I'm not certain what this one is from because I took the label off of it and I mixed them up. So I have two boxes here without labels. I don't know which one's which. I think I know. Okay. Ooh, he comes with like a little stand too. So I got this little. Can I put you on the stand? Or little hook thing? So, ooh, does he follow the packaging? So he wanted to follow the packaging. So there he is. This is a little guy for a project I'm going to be making. But I thought he was cool. As I said, I love my bats. So he's a taxidermy bat. He's really cool looking. His wings are all folded. This is actually loose, so I might glue it in place or something just to be a little more safe. It doesn't fall. But yeah, he's really cool. I can't remember what species he is. I will probably put an annotation with the species or put down below with the shop info what species he is. I know he's a fruit bat, but again, not certain exactly what species or fruit bat he is. But he is cool. Just always love the wing structure of these guys. Probably my fascination with bats is the fact that they're the only fully flying mammal. Like, evolution, you were weird. Um, so, he's cool. So he came in this little box. And I will look up who the person was that I got him from. I know they've been bugging me on eBay, going, "Hey, we just want to check in, make sure he came safely." They've been super awesome, actually. It shows about like the concern of asking. So, I like when sellers do that, when they're like checking in to make sure like items arrived safely, like actually communicate with you. What's the next one? I have a jam lot of paper. Look at this. This is what it is. So I saw this in an unboxing of the horror block. I'd no longer get the horror block because I had to cancel because I had way too many boxes and I couldn't afford them. And I ended up being grateful just because they started declining. And I realized that the items are all things that resaled really pretty low, or just odd picks, odd items. Weren't really worth it for the box, or items that you could like get elsewhere. Just things that really weren't worth it for me to get the entire box. I really haven't seen many items that I really liked enough to want to purchase them. I'm like, yeah, that's a cool item. I could have used it, but I'm not missing out on not getting it. But this one I thought was really, really cool. And I got it was really cheap online on being sold. So there are a ton of them being sold too. So I picked this up. It is the American Horror Story. Can't remember what they said the item is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a, I don't know, like something. It's like a strange pick, but I'm probably not going to use it for what was it, like a pencil holder? Yeah, I think it's like a pencil holder. There's like random thing of glue or something in there. There we go. So, but it is the Crying Nun from American Horror Story. Don't remember which one. It's from Surreal Entertainment. That's cool. I still have the box and everything. But don't really care about the box though. Just care about her. But yeah, I might put some paintbrushes in here, or I might just. I think usually what I do with these is I use them for my water for when I'm painting. So I fill it with water, and then when I'm painting, the brushes go in the water so that they don't dry out and get the paint everywhere. So that's what I will probably use this for, because that's what I use usually these things for, or I use them for like coins and like stray change and stuff like that. But most likely this will be used for, just because she's so cool, for my paintbrushes. So, and as usual, last but not least, I have my biggest package. It has Fragile written all over it. For this item, I might have to do a link to. I recently started watching doll reviews from this channel, and the dude who runs this channel is hilarious. He is so flamboyant and so amazing and hilarious that I usually hate doll reviews, but I watched his and I was like, dude, you are hilarious. So I subscribed to him. So he introduced me to this because he showed it before his Beauty and the Beast Belle review of the Emma Watson doll that he actually said it looked better in person. On video, it still looks freaky. I think it's just the hairline for me that does it. The rest of the face looks like Emma to me. It's mainly the hairline. I just think it's way too high. So I think like if you were to like undo her hair and like style her hair different, or if they had just put the hairline lower, it would have made her look a little less weird. I don't think it's as bad as people say. Like they say it's like a complete fail. I don't think it's a complete fail. I think it looks like her. I just think that the hairline is a little weird. So she does look a little odd. She looks really good from the side, but the second you turn her around, it's also one of those things too, like certain people's faces in doll form, if you go realistic, but not like hyper realistic, but that semi-realism, which the doll is, you kind of get in that like valley of like weirdness. So I think that's probably what happened, because she's not super realistic, but she's realistic enough. So I think that's where the issue came from. But he showed off the Beast doll from the movie, from the collection. So I ended up finding it, and I decided, because I thought he looked awesome, so I thought I would get him. So if I can get him out and not destroy him, I don't want to like ruin the box or anything. The seller I got it from actually scored big, because they had him for pretty much around the same price he was selling in stores originally. He's no longer for sale on the Disney website. I originally was going to buy it from them. They no longer have either of the dolls, or like any of the dolls in that series, I don't think. So I had to get it from an eBay seller. But luckily this particular seller was selling it for relatively around the same price that the original cost was. So I didn't have a big markup, which was awesome. But a lot of the sellers did. So a lot of the sellers were selling them for way more than I paid for it. And apparently it's been a while since the doll came out. So if its resale value is still that high, it's kind of a good sign. So I think I caught the last one that was actually like a lower resale value, and they hadn't updated it or something. But I love the box on this. So here he is. It's the Claire. Sucks. So I'll probably take video of my cell phone of him a little bit better. But I will talk about him. So the back is gorgeous. It has Emma and the Beast in their dance. It's the film collection Beauty and the Beast series from Disney. It has this weird, like, weirdly shaped box, but I think that's really cool. He looks really cool. It's funny, the guy who unboxed it, he took Beast's clothing off and showed just how weird it is, because apparently what they did is they took a regular doll body and they just sculpted the head and the hands, which I can understand. It's not a it wasn't a super expensive doll, not like the $100 dolls or whatever, super high end. It's high end, but not like that super. Right now, again, the market price is ridiculous. So I lucked out getting the last listing that was actually just a little bit higher than the regular retail value was. So I don't know how that happened, but I scored doing that. So I will take this cover off so you can see him without the glare. But I want to keep this box. Okay, now that I've gotten him out of this part off him, I am saving the box, just because, again, the resale value right now is going really high. So I'd like to keep him in the box, or at least keep the box. But he is freaking gorgeous looking. He's super detailed. Again, I'll probably do phone video for this just to get better quality, because my camera sucks. So I just use my webcam right now. I'm looking to get a camera that's better quality. So if you have a recommendation that's not too expensive, let me know. So here he is. He's really detailed. I love his face and his horns and everything. The only thing I don't like is this seam right here up at the top. But other than that, the sculpt on everything else looks really nice. He's nice and padded, so that he gets that beast form despite having the normal body underneath. I love this beautiful lace and button work and detail on his coat and jacket. His hands are nicely sculpted. So actually, looks like there's some glue there, which I have to clean up. Here's his other hand. It's nicely sculpted, and then of course his legs are nicely sculpted, and those feet with claws. So he is. I just love his outfit too, but he is handsome. So I was happy to get him. I'm happy to get him for the price I got him, because if I waited any longer, nope, would have been impossible. So I don't know if the price is going to increase in these. Again, Disney stopped selling them, so it might increase. And there was a lot of talk about the other doll, so I think that's what brought the hype up. But it's been a while, so I'll see if down the road what the prices look like on him. So yeah, that is it for these packages. So thank you for watching, and